Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the ranch. Today we're just doing a little bit of light pig feeding. I like to give all the piggies their own food dishes. Getting them used to spring, so we're putting a bit of hay in there for them. That way when they get out on the fresh grass and pasture in the summertime, it won't be a shock to eat something green. You can probably hear them in the background all telling you how hungry they all are. But not to worry, these pigs are never underfed. Let's put a bit of the hay in the bottom of their bowls there for them so they get used to eating it on top of their standard piggy foods. Yes, we have lots of bowls for lots of piggies. We like to feed them all individually so they don't fight. And of course, when I'm mixing food for the animals, I use a grill. It makes life a little easier. Give them a wet food. Keeps them hydrated. We also keep water in their stalls for them, but it's just make sure they get some water in them, even if they knock over their water dishes, as they occasionally do. Pigs will be pigs. Now we're just going to go set them out in the hall so we can get the full blend going on. I'm going to have breakfast out here for a few minutes this morning. Take a walk down the hall. We set up the boys' feed dishes. See you legends in a sec when I'm back with the next two. Contrary to popular belief, breakfast takes more than 2 seconds. Alright, let's go release the girls. Ladies, ready for brekkie? Come on, girls. It's breakfast time. Here they are. They're all slowly starting to figure out their food dishes. Some of the girls all came from the same farm, so they don't mind sharing. Miss Penelope, she's the alpha pig over here, so she gets whatever dish she wants. Little booby over there is bouncing back and forth. They're not sure what feed dish they want to eat out of. Well, let's go look at the boys and get them fed too. They're telling me they're hungry as well. Alright, boys. Breakfast time. Here come the boys. We got Butternut over here. He's the alpha boy. And his brother Acorn. They can share for a second. Then we got Potatoes over here. He's bouncing back and forth. Doesn't know where he wants to eat. And the roosters are telling me they want their breakfast. Well, maybe after the piggies have had a few minutes. How are the girls doing? What's going on, Willie? You just in there being a goat, doing goat things? Your breakfast is coming shortly. We gotta let the piggies have theirs first, you know. Well, it looks like everybody's found their food dish and they're all able to settle in and have brekkie. Looks like the boys have all figured out their food dish. They're all settled in to have brekkie. Feed them out here for full blending so this way they can get along, not fight with one another. We wanted to all just be happy and peaceful piggies. Butternut, the light large one with the dark spots, and Acorn, the dark black and white one. They're brothers from another farm, so I don't think they're related brothers. I think they're just brothers by pen. By being in the same pen. And then we got Potato, the third brother in. Again, not related to either of these two, which is good, because we need to have breeding stock. As you can see, Acorn over here is just a little bit larger than the others. And we got Butternut, he's a little bit smaller. And Potato, he's the smallest of the three. And we got Strawberries and Raspberries over here. A couple of small little gilts. Then we got Miss Blueberry over here. She's had herself a litter before. And we got our little boy who's been, well, he's been fixed. So he's going off to freezer camp later. And we got Miss Penelope. He's her mother. So we're not worried about keeping him with all the girls, as he can't really do anything to him. He might get an idea, but that'll be about as far as he gets. They usually should take about 20 minutes or something to eat breakfast. They're never quick. Still a bit of food left in the dishes. As you can see, they're kind of overfed. I'm not sure, but I think a lot of them from the last farm they were at were kind of underfed. Miss Penelope over here came from a good farm, so she was always properly fed. She's a very friendly piggy. Right, Strawberries? Going around and touching all the piggies so they get used to being handled. I want brave piggies, not shy ones. Right, Miss Poppy? You're always a very friendly girl. You're always happy to see us. Little boy! He's not used to being handled yet. He's still a youngin', hasn't hardly been. Raspberries! How you doing, lady? Miss Blueberries, how are you, girl? Let's go back and see how the boys are feeding. Well, as you can see, they're making a lot quicker work of the food. I guess the girls like to stop and take their time and enjoy their breakfast. The boys are just like, food? Feed us, get it into us, go, go, go. Yum, yum, yum. Breakfast, breakfast, we want some. Right, Acorn? Yeah, you're butternut, aren't you? This one's Acorn. Right, Acorn? Getting you and your brother mixed up. Then we got Potato over here. He came from another farm where they probably weren't feeding him as well. Right there, Potato. So we give these guys various food names. So these boys are intact, so they've had to be kept separate. Because A, we don't want to have winter litters, and B, we don't want them getting bored of the girls. We want them to be quite excited to see a girl when we put them in with her. Or 4 of them. Potato's over here, just sticks to his food dish and just gobbles down. Butternut and Acorn like to bounce back and forth between. Well, Potato's not sure, he got kicked out of his bowl. He's like, yeah, I ain't fighting with that guy. I ain't fighting with that guy either. The hay in the dish is good for him because A, it acts as a filler, keep him full for a little longer, and B, it gets him used to being out on the grass and rooting around, looking for food. The real fun will be trying to get them back into their pen for the afternoon. And hear those happy roosters doing happy rooster things. What are the turkeys up to? Turkey things, I guess. Oh, look at that boy in there just playing around. We haven't put the animals out for the day yet, but that'll be soon enough. This boy's like, I know there's food in there, I'm getting it. These two are fighting for a second, and then they're like, yeah, no, I'm giving up. He's in charge, I guess I can't fight him. Biggest piggy wants the biggest feed. Well, let's go see how the girls are doing. Well, the girls look like they've gone through most of their brekkie. As you can see, they've eaten up all the hay and everything in there. Now Miss Strawberry's out here rooting around to see what else she can find. They never dig very deep, which is why we got these coony piggies. They're a nice breed, really rich, delicious meat. Plus they make a nice lard. Yes, we're using frying pans because they were cheap and we could get our hands on them. Eventually we will get actual rubber feeding dishes for the animals, but these work in the meantime. They're pretty indestructible. The piggies don't really care how hard they are on their dishes. And we got our rooster boy up here looking out to see what's going on. It's like, why are them pigs eating? I'm not. Well, rooster boy, your food's coming soon. You just being the watchman on the wall. Let the girls know when breakfast arrives. Little boy is over here just scrounging whatever he can get out of it. Miss Penelope's over here just enjoying her brekkie. Strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries are over here. Just trying to find what they can find. Looks like Blueberries was going to go visit Miss Penelope and then decided, nope, she's the alpha piggy, so I won't bother her. Well, you absolute legends, this is the Piggies having breakfast. To all you that have subscribed so far, thank you very much. We really appreciate you helping us grow the channel to as big as we've got it already. And all we're asking is for our sub count +1. You could be that +1. So if you haven't subbed, go ahead and be the +1. So we're at X, we could be at X +1 by the end of this video, and that could be you, another absolute legend. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up because it helps spread the word to other people that enjoy these videos. Leave a comment about what you think is your favorite piggy on the video. Miss Penelope, Miss Strawberry, Miss Blueberry, Miss Raspberry, Little Boy. I don't know what I'm calling Little Boy yet. Maybe Freezer Bait. No, that's a joke. We will call them Apples. He's kind of ready like an apple. And in the spring, we're probably going to breed all these girls and then start selling some coonies. Some of these girls are at about full size, which is 250 to 300 pounds. I think these girls are around 250. The boys get closer to 300. We always feed them an all natural, non-GMO food. They have hay from out in our fields. The boys have got through their breakfast. Now they're just rooting around to see what they can find. These boys are probably closer to 3, maybe 3 1/4. The boys go from point of birth to point of harvest in about a year and a half. They're a little bit slower to grow, but they're a lot richer of a meat and they taste delicious. I believe in the thinking that I wouldn't feed it to my animals if I wouldn't eat it myself. I don't like GMO foods, so I won't feed my animals GMO foods. I like to raise my animals like they did 100 years ago, before they even heard of such things as GMO. Genetically mutated organisms. I don't like my food mutated. I like it natural. Well, apparently Butternut decided that their potatoes had something he wanted. Well, you absolute legends, this has been the Shield Barn Ranch, feeding breakfast to the pigs. I'm the Matterhorn, signing off. See you fantastic viewers in the next one.